What's up, YouTube? Strudels here. Today is Christmas Eve, and so Merry Christmas to you all. But today I'm gonna go over the January 1st ban list. I guess it's okay. It's supposed to be like a Dragon Roller free. It's supposed to be a Dragon Roller free format. So anything that would help or do anything with Dragon Rollers is going to be gone. So Dragonies are going to be gone because they're limiting Dragon's Ravine to 1 and all of the Dragon Rollers to 1. So all of you like lovely Dragon Roller players that love Dragon Rollers to death, you're going to have to find something else to use this format because I'm sorry to say this, but they're gone. But because all the baby dragons are going to be banned. If you can make a Dragonity deck with 1 of each Dragon Roller, but that's honestly not going to work because Dragon's Ravine is getting limited to 1, so you'd have to have like, you'd only have like 4 of the most important cards in the deck instead of having 3, 6, 9, 12 most important cards in the deck, because you would run 3 Blaster, 3 Tempest, 3 Redox, and 3 Dragon's Ravine. So I guess you can make like a Dragonity deck like with just like 1 of each or 2, I don't, but it's not going to work. So goodbye to Dragon Rollers for this format, and hopefully next format they limit them back to 2 or something like that at least. I never really liked the Dragon Rollers. Like the only time I used them was inside Heretics, make Heretic Rollers. But I'm going to go over like the top 10 decks that I think this format is going to have a really good chance, this format, because, and I'm going to give them my preference for it too. So alright, so I got 2 proxies in this because I don't have them. Alright, so number 10, Ghost Tricks. Ghost Tricks are moderately good. They have more support cards coming out January 24th, and something of the Valiant, I forgot. I'm so sorry for that. But it's something of the Valiant. So for this video, I'm just going to call it the Valiant, so just remember what I did. Alright, so Ghost Tricks. Ghost Tricks are a good deck that based on a lot of, like, I wouldn't really say a lot of special summoning, but like a lot of getting what they need pretty fast. And they also protect them. They also protect themselves. So they do a lot of flip summoning effects. You would flip, do their effect. Yeah. So they rely on a lot of that, and also you have to figure out a way for their field spell to work, because that field spell, there's a new field spell coming out, but I would still recommend using the 3 Mansion, because Mansion's better than the new field spell coming out. I mean, like, I guess you can run 2 Mansion and then 1 of the new one, but I prefer 3 Mansion. Like, I've already tested all these on Dueling Network, even the new cards. but this is going to have it. But Ghost Tricks might have a chance, especially like Tim Tempo plays, whatever you call it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Alright, so a pretty good play that I did on Dueling Network was protecting. You're going to want to run a lot of traps in Ghost Trick because you have to protect the monsters, and yeah, and plus you got to protect yourself anyway. So what I did was, oh my god, I'm sorry. Alright, so what I did was I had that, whatever his name down, so like you flip them, and for every face up Ghost Trick monster you control, so say that you have like 3 Ghost Tricks, you can search out a Ghost Trick with a level 3 Ghost Trick. So for each Ghost Trick for each Ghost Trick you control, that's not like, it's okay. So say that like you have Stein, Spectator, I think that's what his name is, and the one that flips, you would flip Stein, the other one, and then the last one. So then 1, 2, 3, and since it would put on 1 level for each Ghost Trick. So since you have 3 Ghost Tricks on the field, you search out for 1 Ghost Trick level 3. Go into that one. You can normal summon it, use this effect, set it. Or you can have double Stein, and then that one, and then search out for another one. And the best play that I did was overlay. I went into 2 Digion monsters. I think one of them's Melody, lets you attack whenever Digion Xyz monster declares an attack. That monster can attack twice per turn. And then I brought out the other one that whenever Digion monster attacks, whenever Digion monster attacks, the attack is doubled until the end phase. So Melody for that, and then attack for 6,000, then attack for 14, and that was like the best play. I almost OTK'd. I left him with barely any health left. But next turn he went Stardust, I went Warning, he rage quit. Alright, so that's my preference for Ghost Trick. So next I got Gravekeepers. Gravekeepers, okay, they got new support cards coming out in the Valiant, Oracle, Shaman, Disciple, Ambusher, new Necro Valley cards such as they still got the Field Spell, they got a Trap Necro Valley card, and they got another Spell Necro Valley card, but I wouldn't recommend running the other spell because that's not really that great. But in my build I ran 3 Spy, 3 Recruiter, 3 Descendant, but then people were telling me not to run 3 Descendant, so I took out a Descendant and put in another Ambusher. Of course I ran the 3, whatever his name is, Commandant. You do not need, whatever it's called, the Malefic Stardust, or you do not need Malefics inside the Gravekeepers no more because of Shaman. But Shaman also, in my opinion, isn't all that great. I run 1 Shaman. I don't really go into it too much. I really go into Oracle a lot. Oracle, he gets off like almost all my plays, and it's great whenever you set a Disciple and they don't know what you're running. They attack Disciple effect, special summon any Gravekeeper monster from your deck, and set it in face down defense position. So obviously you go for Spy. So you go Spy, set, your turn, flip. Say that you got Recruiter in your hand, you go Descendant. You got Descendant in your hand, you go Recruiter. Doesn't matter. But it's always really great. I don't really always go Destruction automatically because that's not really that. Like, I wouldn't like Tribute and Tribute just to get Destruction on board automatically. But I would usually Tribute the Spy. To pop something with Descendant, and then leave Recruiter on the field and Descendant on the field, and then set like Mirror Force something, because I run double Mirror Force, double D Prison. I run approximately like a good amount of traps inside the deck. And then I would set another Descendant, I would set another Spy. Next turn, flip, you got 4 Gravekeeper monsters now. You would honestly, what I do is I would go into another, oh my god, Recruiter, yes, okay, I was forgetting the names. So you would use Descendant effect, Tribute, double Recruiter, and to search out monsters 1500 less defense, but it has to be Gravekeeper. Honestly, Oracle has exactly 1500 defense, so you can search out Oracle. Oracle has 3 effects, and you can activate any one of those 3 depending on how many Gravekeepers you tributed for the tribute summon. He's level 10, and this one guy, he was like, you can't do that, you have to activate the first effect, saying that Oracle's been out since whenever Merrick Structure deck came out, and even though I was like, okay, search the card, you won't be able to find the card anywhere until the Valiant. But Oracle, he's going to be a really, really great card. You can tell he's going to be super rare because of how it's printed on Dueling Network, because of all shiny and stuff. He's most likely going to be a super rare, but it would be pretty cool if it was an ultra rare. But Oracle, okay, so he has 3 effects. Okay, so he can take 1 tribute to tribute summon as long as he's a Gravekeeper monster. But the first effect, have him gain attack equal to the level of the tributed monster. So say that Spy, level 4, he'll gain 400 attack because he only has 2,000 defense. I mean, he only has 2,000 attack, so he'd be a 2,400 monster on the field. And then with Necrovalley on the field, that'll be 29. Second effect. Second effect, I don't really like too much. Just only feels like a little bit more broken, saying like destroy all set cards your opponent controls. But second effect just says destroy all set monsters your opponent controls. But keep in mind that say that you tribute one Gravekeeper, you can activate any one of those effects. But you can only activate one of those effects just once, which kind of sucks. And the third effect says have all monsters your opponent controls lose 2,000 attack. So the third effect is actually pretty good too, saying that like if they have like big monsters in the field, it makes it really easy to run them over because I don't really activate the first effect too much, and I hardly ever activate the second effect. But the third effect, if they have big monsters, I activate it a lot because Necrovalley, he's a 25 beat stick automatically. Plus that, make their monsters lose 2,000, so it makes it really easy to just run over everything. So yeah, Gravekeepers might have a shot this format. I'm like, yeah, there's other decks, say like Harpies. Harpies could have a shot. I don't really know. Yeah. Next one is gonna be Prophecy. He's like the best Prophecy monster I have, so I would have put like World of Prophecy or just like Judgment of Prophecy if I had those cards instead of putting this right here. But Prophecy, they're really expensive. Well, a lot of decks are expensive, but Prophecy, they're expensive. They're moderately good, but they're number 7 on the list. That might be a little low for some people, but I really do think that they are a good, just a good 7. And an interesting matchup is Madolche. Alright, so Madolche is a deck that recycles, which is really great because like you don't really have to like worry about too much. Any Madolche that's sent to the graveyard is recycled back into the deck, so it makes it good for the deck, so that it doesn't like deck out or anything. It's gonna be harder. It's gonna be harder for the deck to deck out. And yeah, so also like you can do so many plays in like one turn. Like I duel against Madolche a lot on Dueling Network, and the deck runs well. Like I don't use the deck myself, but the deck is good in my opinion. Like, cause like you can go like Hookake, whatever his name is. I think that's who it is, but then like Besson Gelato and search whatever. Yeah, you just search a lot. You get what you need fast, and then you make Xyz plays. This one guy, I don't remember his name, but I was dueling against him, and I was using Gear Gaia. He put Birdman in the deck. He went first hand Birdman, did all these plays, went Messenger Gelato like twice, and then overlaid, went to that Xyz Madolche, played the field spell, and then he got like another, and then he went, there's Chateau, I think that's the field spell. There's another one that's a continuous spell card. I have it, but it's in my trade binder, which I don't really think I'm gonna do trade binder videos, so because I don't have like the money like ship out and trade with people, which that would be like great, but I don't have that kind of money to like. I could try it, but it'd probably only be like a few times, or I'm to like look into it though. And then he went whatever his name is, and then brought him back to the hand, special summon Birdman, and then brought that monster right back out just to synchro summon with it, and he went, oh my god, I don't really remember, but he went to a level 7 synchro, and he kind of like, he would have OTK'd me, but he didn't, so I lost though, that's a thing, but he didn't OTK me, but I lost. He had a situation for everything. Went to special summon using armor, compulsed. He did everything against me. I was like, no. So Madolche were number 6. Number 5 on my list is 10, 9, 8, 7. Yeah. My bad. Prophecy was 8. Madolche was 7. I'm sorry. Number 6 on my list is Girgaia. Girgia. I call him Girgaia. Even though there's no space, but I call him Girgaia. Girgia. There, I pronounce it right. Girgia decks are really, really great, especially card curries. And you can OTK fast, get what you need. I wouldn't really say get what you need, but like, it kind of slows the deck down. As soon as they like mirror force you or whatever, it really does slow the deck down, because like it's hard to come back from it, such as like Heretics. Heretics, they OTK fast, but if you get mirror forced, it's hard to come back from it. But yeah, Girgia, they're really good. I like them. They can OTK really fast, they search really fast, especially with card curries. So yeah, there's nothing really about them, but like they special summon like a lot. Constellators. Constellators are really, really great. This is also in my trade binder. I don't use Constellators. But Constellators, especially mixed with Fire Fist, they get so much faster. Tinky, Search, they just bring everything back, and it's so annoying, but they work out so well. Especially with Fire Fist and also all that Tinky crap. They're so amazing. Another deck that I think might have a shot this format. Constellators are number 5. Wait, 9. Yeah, Constellators number 5. I think they're good. I think they're like the number 5 best going to do this format. Fire Kings might have a shot this format. I don't know, but number 4 on my list is Dark Worlds. Dark Worlds are awesome. Like, I don't use a deck, but because they kind of confuse me. I don't want to misplay or anything and like lose the game. Because that's what happens with Dark World. You don't go fast enough, or you misplay just once, and you could have a shot at losing that. And you have a high chance of just losing. This guy, like, he did the deck so well. Like, he was just boom, boom, boom. He went through everything. He went 3 Graphas, 2 Silva, first turn, Synchro, went to a level 8. He was just, wow, like, I haven't even had my first turn yet, and he already had like 8 cards left in his deck, and I was like, wow. And I haven't even had my first turn. But yeah, Dark Worlds, there's nothing much to say about them. Fusion, number 3 on my list. Fusion are really, really great. They're also another expensive deck, all because of Yamato. The Legacy of the Valiant, that's what it's called, that pack. Okay. Legacy of the Valiant. Okay. Alright, so Fusion. I have created the Fusion deck myself on Dueling Network. This is another deck that has new support cards coming out. Like, this deck is having a lot of new support cards coming out, because like it's kind of a new deck. It came out like last format, I think. But Judgment Light came out, so did Fusions, or they got better. I think Judgment Lights whenever they came out. Shadow Spectators, also new support cards for it. Legacy of the Valiant comes out January 24th with also new support cards in it. I have tested new support cards. I like them. My build, like, you can OTK with just Yamato, which is pretty amazing because like I kind of go through the deck too fast. People like I run the deck way totally different. I kind of run them how like Dark Worlds do. I run triple dealing, which some people think that's dumb, but it works out. You guys should try it. Triple dealing, draw 1 card and then discard. You can have like Ham in your hand, draw 1 card, and also gets Yamato faster, and also gets like the fusions to the grave. But I run triple dealing, so you would draw a card, discard, say start off with Turtle, send Turtle to the grave. And also like it works amazing trying to get to like your other cards. Once you get 3 cranes in your hand, I think you can OTK with just 2 cranes, but if you get 3 cranes in your hand, that's a for sure OTK, because that's like over 15,000 attack. But Turtle goes to the grave because it makes during the player's turn, when the card effect is activated that targets a Fusion monster you control, banish this card, negate the effect. So this works out. So you go Yamato, battle phase. Crane does not say once per turn, period. It's just whenever a Fusion monster you control attacks, double that monster's attack. It doesn't say original attack or nothing. So like Yamato has 1800 attack. You attack the Yamato, send out. But you gotta make sure they have like a clear field just to do the OTK. Like they can have like a set card or whatever, but it works. So you go Yamato, attack, Crane, Crane, Crane. That's 15,000 attack. 7,000 attack with just 2 Cranes. So yeah, Fusions, they're really good. Another expensive deck. I have a Yamato coming in. They should be here sometime in like before January. I spent $45 on that card. Oh my god, that deck's gonna be worth it though. Number 2 on the list, Mermails. Mermails are coming back. I don't care. Honestly, they didn't really get hit too bad. Like yeah, Deep Sea Diva Dragoons got limited to 1, but they're coming back. I don't care. They are really, really great. I don't have them in my deck no more on Dueling Network. I deleted it because, you know, I got tired of using it. I don't want to grow out of it before I get a chance to build the deck in real life. But they're coming back. I don't care. Number 1 on the list, I think Fire Fist. Fire Fist, 4 axis, 3 axis. Either one's great. 3 axis is a little bit faster. 4 axis is a little bit stronger. But, yeah. Fire Fist, they're going to be great. Well, I hope you guys like this video. Like, subscribe, comment, the H2 fans do, and, you know, put a comment what you guys think about the new format. Thanks.